am in bed. It's almost 10 a.m. and I've just been laying here, relaxing, calling doctors, trying to sort out some medical things as usual. And if y'all have ever been hospitalized, you know firsthand how amazing it feels to fall asleep and wake up in your own bed. I feel so refreshed emotionally, still drained physically from this past hospitalization, but getting better, and I'm so thankful to be here and to have made it home with Judd yesterday, so feeling really good about that. Judd is at work now. I am home alone. If you all remember, he started his new job as a sheriff's deputy for 1 week. Then he had to go away for these 2 weeks of training with the Army National Guard, and now he's back again. So he can't really take off work. It's a new job. And it would be better for me to be with somebody at all times, health-wise and safety-wise. But if you think about it, it's just not practical. Judd and I can't afford to hire a full-time nurse to be with me. But if I have an angioedema attack or reaction, or whatever the heck they're called, then I'll try to apply my IV Benadryl. If I can't, I can always give myself an EpiPen. I'll call an ambulance, go to the hospital. My local hospital knows me really well. They'll take care of me. They'll tell Judd what's going on, and I'll be okay. I'm not in a position where my life is like greatly at risk. You know, we've got it handled. That's what I'll say. So I'm just gonna be taking it really easy today. It's a rest day because if you watch yesterday's vlog, I kind of give y'all a list of things I'm doing the rest of the week, and it's crazy busy. So I'm just hoping my body holds out for me. So now I'm gonna get up and start my day of allowing my body to rest and recuperate from that hospital stay. Okay, I made the made the bed, not the bread. Now I need a break. One more thing I wanted to have y'all consider is when I'm in the hospital due to my attacks, they're back to back and very severe. That means I'm in a flare. Right now I'm not in a flare anymore, so they don't come on as severely or as frequently, so it's a lot safer for me to be home. So just keep that in mind. You know, Judd and I have this handled as best as we can, and we're being as smart as we can, so I'm not in severe danger. Don't worry, we're all good. And okay, I'm gonna rest a little bit and then get up and wake up Harlow because Harlow's still sleeping. I know it'll make you wake up. Breakfast. All right, for those of you wondering, Harlow is still on a raw diet, but we're still doing a trial because she's doing really well on it. So that's not the issue. It's whether or not Judd and I can handle it with our lifestyle and all my chronic illnesses and limitations and whatnot. If you're new, raw feeding is a combination of giving your dog raw meats and just no kibble. It's really fresh and healthy, no preservatives. I've seen a lot of benefits in Harlow already with her teeth, her energy, her coat is looking much better just from switching her. I switched her to raw because Janice, my friend, feeds her service dog in training, Orion raw, and I stayed with them for the 2 weeks while Judd was training at with the Army. And I want to keep up with it, but it's a lot of work physically to do the meal prep and all that. So I'm seeing if I can do it. Harlow, spin. Sit. Okay. You're a good girl. She loves this food. Okay, so while I was in the hospital, I was super desperate to take a shower, and they allowed me to, but then my port dressing got wet, and the dressing cannot get wet because it greatly increases infection risk, so we had to take the needle out and change it, and so the nurses did it for me, and as you can see, there's no gauze under the wingtips like I usually have it, and so the needle wings are bothering my skin, and the edges are already fraying, and it's supposed to last a whole week, and we changed it yesterday, I think, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take it out and change it and do it myself because I know how I like it. I'm picky, so I'm gonna go ahead and change my port needle now, and then I really need to like take a nap because I'm already tired from today. Ta-da! My port is accessed the way I like it. That gauze under there makes it so much more comfortable, and comfort is important to me because I'm accessed all the time, 24/7. Okay, well, I was just sleeping on the couch for a little bit, still sleepy, and I got a knock on the door. It was my home health company delivering my weekly supplies for my infusions and port care. So I put my infusion bags in the fridge because that's where I store them to keep them sterile. And remember how I said insurance wasn't approving my IV Zofran anymore that I use for nausea and vomiting that I get from my chronic illnesses, and I put it through my port. I apply it myself at home. And so my doctor wrote a script for IV Phenergan, which is another type of anti-nausea medication, because apparently it's cheaper than Zofran, so my insurance approved that one, and I just got it today. But I thought it would be the same as applying IV Benadryl or IV Zofran that I've done before at home, but it's not. You have these little vials, which the other medications come in, but apparently You have to mix the Phenergan with saline syringes. That's what it says on here. Otherwise it'll burn or something like that. So I have a home health nurse from my home health company coming tomorrow after my doctor's appointment to show me how to administer the IV Phenergan safely. So looking forward to that. And then they also gave me an anaphylaxis kit, which I've never gotten before. And then I realized this must be for my IVIG, my intravenous immunoglobulin, which is how we're gonna treat my immunodeficiency. But my geneticist who's ordering the IVIG, he wants me to do it at home because it's more comfortable, but he wants me to do the first few treatments inpatient in a hospital setting because there's a very big risk of reactions. That's the other thing I'm talking to my primary care about tomorrow, to see if she can facilitate it here locally in one of my local hospitals, because my geneticist is really far away. I don't want to have to go to his hospital to do it. So anyways, this is for when I start my home IVIG infusion. So I guess I have an anaphylaxis kit. I'm not going to use it. It's just for when I start IVIG at home. So we're getting things sorted slowly but surely. So I haven't eaten yet, and I was looking around in the fridge and I didn't know what to make because Judd and I were gone for 2 weeks. We didn't stock up the fridge and, you know, leave, so everything in the house and kitchen's practically empty. And then I figured out that I had enough to make some garlic parm shrimp with couscous, and it's being really gentle on my stomach, which is what I need because my stomach's been upset the past few days, and so this is really tasty. It makes me happy. We do definitely need to go grocery shopping tonight, and I just need my body to get with it and get itself together because I can't believe how run down I am from those 4 days in the hospital. But I am not going to feel guilty for needing a rest day or maybe even a whole rest week, even though that's not going to happen because I have so many medical stuff like doctor's appointments and procedures going on this week. But I'm going to do my best and allow my body to rest so I can recuperate, because that's life with chronic illness. So I'm just going to eat and then probably take another nap on the couch. Well, Judd is back. How was your day, babe? First day back. Well. Glad it went well. And we're off to get Harlow's. It's funny to you. We're gonna get Harlow's meat for her raw diet. I've decided that this is gonna be my ultimate trial week because I'm at a really poor place health-wise. And if I can't keep up with it now, I'm just gonna revert back to kibble and still do fruits and vegetables, but just, I gotta be fair. I can't expect Judd to do all her raw feeding because he already does so much, and I have to be able to keep up with it when I'm at my worst. So fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. But
probably not well.
Yeah, I want to be able to do it, so I'm gonna give it my best shot. Well, that was a total fail. I started to get really dizzy and exhausted in the butcher shop, and now my neck is hurting like crazy from my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Okay. This is making me feel really discouraged. I always get this way though after I get out of the hospital. It is so hard for me to rebound from just the exhaustion and physical toll it takes on your body and emotional toll it takes on you when you're hospitalized. But I'm overcoming it, and I'm sitting here on my way back home. I was telling Judd, I didn't get to do anything I needed to do today. I didn't clean the house. We didn't go grocery shopping. I couldn't get Harlow's food. How am I gonna do this raw diet? And he said, first of all, you didn't have a car. You were supposed to rest all day, and you know how exhausting and hard it is to rebound from the hospital. So don't be so hard on yourself. And he's right. It's just really hard to see the bigger picture sometimes. So all I can see right now is me struggling, and I don't know how I'm gonna get over it, but I've been hospitalized like a month's worth all of January, and I overcame it, so I can do this too. Judd went to get the groceries we needed because there was no way I couldn't last like 10 minutes in the butcher shop. No way I'm gonna make it through Walmart. So he's gonna go get our groceries, like the nice guy he is. I'm gonna rest on the couch a little bit, possibly take my third nap of the day, or maybe fourth. Try and space out Harlow's, prep Harlow's raw meals because I got a bunch of chicken for her, and then we'll see how things go from there. All right, I had my frustration thing, which I think is okay given the circumstances of my health being so trying and difficult lately. Then I took a nap, mustered up the energy to come and prep Harlow's meals, which I did here in the kitchen. And she gets 11 ounces of meat for breakfast and dinner. This is the scale I used to weigh it, and it's all pre-packaged. And when Judd's home with the rest of the groceries, I'll just put the rest of the stuff in there, and I freeze it, set it out to thaw, and just pop it all in her bowl. And I'm pretty sure she's gonna be real content with that. Right, Hippo? Judd and Har are keeping me company while I'm waiting for the shepherd's pie to finish. We were just discussing how frustrating it is to rebound from the hospital.
It is. Right, Hippo? You wouldn't know.
Harlow seems pretty well rested. I, on the other hand, felt really defeated today.
Yeah.
For those of you who may have not ever been hospitalized before, you don't, well, at least for me personally, I don't generally leave feeling well rested. It takes a while for me to rebound and build up my strength again, because you go into the hospital for a major health flare and you got to regain yourself from it. So you can see, using my trusty walker here, pain, fatigue, exhaustion, dizziness, all my symptoms flaring, but I'm gonna stick through it as best I can. It is really frustrating though. I know I've said that probably like 1,000 times in this vlog alone, but although it's frustrating, I won't let it get me down for long. January was way worse than this, right?
What?
January?
Yeah.
Way worse. If you didn't catch January's vlogs, you can go watch them. I'm practically in the hospital the entire month. What are you doing?
Come on, my bottle open.
Oh my goodness. So we will get through this too, and now we're gonna enjoy some dinner while Judd's like knocking over the fridge. Oh, was that your man card? Let me see.
It is my man card.
Did it fall down there? It's a man card. I got this for him for some occasion a while ago.
I got a man card from the army. It's known as a blue cord.
Shush. So my meal looks appealing and nice, and then Judd over there made it into a mush. What the heck, babe? Why?
I'm used to army food.
Oh my goodness. Do not compare my cooking to army food.
It's the best comeback I can come with.
How are you gonna tell me if you like it? It's good, right? First home cooked meal in like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of our favorites. So this is how I choose to end a frustrating day. Heating pad for my neck, glass of milk in my favorite elephant cup. Thank you, Mandy, if you're watching. And some fresh baked cookies, which I'm not eating all of these, just gonna have some too. Oh, and Bob's Burgers, new episodes on Hulu. So it is frustrating to come home from the hospital and have to rebound, but if I take it slow enough, I can do it. I'm just gonna do the best I can, because that's all I can expect of myself. That's it for our day today. Thank you so much for joining us.